Will's Pressure Washing here in Sadie, are at the home base. First off, I want to say shout out to the winner. A giveaway of some Bull Shark Blaster. No purchase necessary. We're going to start doing these giveaways more often. First time we did it in the Power Wash Bros. We're going to do another one in the other Facebook groups. We're going to hit all of them. We're going to bless as many people as possible. Shout out to the winner of this. I believe it's going to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. It's T-Town Pro Wash, I believe. But we're shipping that out first thing in the morning. That's why it's right here. But this video, guys, I know you clicked on it because you want to know what the hack is. Best way to save money, and that's right here, guys. You see white gold next to me right here? Pels sodium hydroxide caustic beads, all right? Hydroxide, this is what's in most of your degreasers you use. I have done a lot of videos on this. The safety, you want to make sure you're protected, make sure all your skin's protected, make sure it does, as soon as it hits water, it activates, moisture activates it. You want to make sure you're in a dry environment. What we're going to do in this video is we're going to do a little something different. We usually just scoop it out on the job site. To know our numbers going into January 2024, to know your numbers, to know your P&L, we're going to actually weigh these out into freezer bags. Let me show you what I got right here. Let me set my mask down real quick. I'll show you what I got. And you guys see I'm in regular clothes. I just came over here to do this video from the house. We got freezer bags. We got a lot of big things January 2024. Stay tuned for that. It's time to shine. It's time to grind. We're going to blow the roof off. We're just going to hit places we never hit, guys. I'm excited for that. Excited to bring you. We're going to switch the content up. We're going to freshen it up for the channel. It's going to be amazing. You guys are going to like it a lot. So what we're going to do is we're going to bag this up. There's 75 bags. We're going to bust this open, and we're going to weigh up bags. Not necessarily weigh them up. We're going to proportion them and put them in a bucket, so when our crew members are out on the job site, they don't have to measure. They don't got to stick their hand in a bucket. They'll just pull out one of these bags, the right amount to go in a 5-gallon bucket. It may be 2 of these, maybe 2.5. We'll figure that out here in a minute. We're going to see exactly how far this goes, and we'll know our numbers, guys. So let's get started. Before we do that, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Thank you to all the new subscribers. You guys have been killing it over here. Drop in the comments, intertwining with us and interacting. We surely appreciate that. Drop a comment, drop a like. Just hitting the like button, just a simple hit the like button goes a long way, guys. It's free. Just tap it on the way in or out. Goes a long way. And if you see know anybody that wants to know about this, share the video. Share the video with them. So we're doing this in an enclosed setting, a safety setting in our shop here, inside in a climate-controlled building, heat and air in our building here. We got drains in the floor. This is a very upscale, very state-of-the-art building that we're going to be doing in a climate-controlled, very controlled environment. We're in the field. It's less. We want to limit how much exposure you get to this. So we're going to actually bag these up so they can dump it in the bucket as they go. We always mix cold water in first, and we put a little Blue Dawn with ours sometimes. But I always advise you, first of all, do your own due diligence, study your own stuff, learn what's best, learn the precautions. This is very dangerous. You got to know what you're messing with and know how to proceed forward, all right? It can be dangerous if it's used incorrectly, just like anything. All chemicals, you want to know what you're doing. Study the chemicals, study the application, and where the safety, and be safe for yourself and everybody else. So let's get started. We're gonna take a 20-ounce cup. We're gonna go try to find one on one of our pressure washer trailers out back real quick, and we're gonna scoop it up. We usually put 2 scoops to 3 scoops in a bucket. We're gonna see how many that is, how many we're gonna get per bag. We got 250 pounds here. We pay around 80 bucks to 90, about 80 something, 85 bucks, mostly 80 bucks per bag. See how much our profit and loss is on this and how far it goes. Let's get started. It's a 21-ounce cup, so you'll have an idea how much to measure. We're going to get a measuring cup. I left it at the other shop, so this will work for now. All right, guys, this is Pels caustic soda beads, known as sodium hydroxide. It comes in 50-pound bags, and it's anywhere between $60 to $105, $10, depending on where you get it at. You got to be very careful with it and do your due diligence and learn about it, guys, but it works great. All right, guys, what we're doing, we have our latex thick gloves on. You want to make sure you have either a couple pairs on or a pair that does not mess up. I'm trying to get Sadie to walk away. She's interested in what I'm doing. She's like, Daddy, what you got the mask on for? And I was just like, honey, go over there, go over there. So she eventually gets out of the frame. So what we're doing is we're cutting, and we want to open a big enough area so that we can get our hands in here without it going up our sleeves. So I'm going to cut back
And I'm going to leave it attached though. I don't want to cut it all the way on the ground. I want to, to get out of my view to where anybody can get to it. So I'm going to leave it flapped over right here. And then we're going to take and put our knife up and make sure that we have everything controlled so that we're able to get in here. Then we're going to pull our bag out. And we're going to make sure our bag is open. And we'll see, some of these can actually almost stand up. We always recommend getting a really good brand Ziploc bags so they don't break. You don't want to go cheap. You want to, we got these, I think 75 for around under $5, so it wasn't that bad at all. But they're freezer bags. We actually got the thick freezer bags, so they zip and stay closed. What we're going to do is actually, I didn't go all the way to the top. I went to about maybe, that's a 20-ounce cup, so I went about a quarter from the top. So what I'll do is I'll put a couple scoops in at 3/4, and then I'll come back, and then I'll do the last little bit of quarter and see if this works. And it ends up I have to cut back a little bit. So we actually get around, we'll weigh it at the end, but we end up getting a nice amount of bags at the end, but you want to make sure it's not too much. You don't want to make it too full, so we're going to pour it back. So you can zip it, and you want to press all the air out of it and make sure that you're able to see right there how I have it, able to zip it up without it getting on anything or busting out. You don't want to have any leaks or tears. So once again, you want to make sure you have it at a level to where when you push the air out of it, you're able to close the bag. See right here, it's a little too much. We're going to go a little bit back out of it. And then at the very end, we're going to do our calculation to see exactly how many bags this 50-pound bag made. But now I'm able to get it nice and closed, make sure it's locked, make sure no air can get in and out because moisture is what activates it. See right here, we got a nice little baggie right here. And we're going to make sure there's no dust on the outside of it because those things activate in the air. It took 2 of those 20-ounce cups right here, 2 of the 20-ounce cups to be able to fill that up right here. So basically that was 40 ounces in this bag. Guys, I just want to talk about the sodium hydroxide again. This is the active ingredient that's in most of your common degreasers. It's actually the active ingredient that's in our Great White Degreaser. Never mind my birds in the background. It's morning time here at the little farm, and they're very active in the morning. They want their morning salads, which my wife creates for them. It's another whole topic, though. But what we're going to do is, like I said, we're scooping this in. This is saving us thousands of dollars, guys. And if you know your numbers and your chemicals, you can increase your profit, which is why we're in business. We're in business to change the trajectory of our lives and create generational wealth. But once again, this is the active ingredient when you want to get up like grease around dumpster pads and diesel and fuel and just concrete, anything that's not organic. You want to use SH1 organic, but this is the active ingredient in most of your chemicals.
We got 18 bags total, 18 and almost a half bag. Let me show you right quick. 18 and a half bags right here. Notice I changed gloves a couple times because it is nice and warm in this shop due to our central heat and air system we have. It's totally amazing. Look, we got 2,000 pounds of Freon up there. Look, I got heating and air. Mac Daddy shop here, guys. I'll do a tour of it sometime, okay? But I say that to say this. If you notice your hands getting sweaty or anything, always change gloves. Moisture activates the sodium hydroxide. So remember, moisture activates sodium hydroxide. You don't want to, with your sweat, anything. You just want to make sure. I stopped 3 times and I changed gloves, took a paper towel, I wiped off anything on my sleeve and wiped my face off, cleaned, put on new gloves. And what I did for the last little bit, I went outside, opened up the bag on the ground, and I shook it inside the Ziploc bag, and I discarded the bag, and I zipped it. I came up with this much left, this much in the bottom right here. What I'm going to do, because Sadie's in here, I don't want her licking anything that may have gotten on the floor. I'm going to take my leaf blower and I'm going to blow everything out the back of the shop. That's what we're going to do. Safety, safety, safety. So after doing this, I realized I'm going to do it differently next time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get full head to toe, like lab suit, mask and everything. I'm going to buy one of those online and I'm going to just completely do it so there's nothing that gets in here, even though nothing got in here. You don't want nothing to get anywhere. Even one little speck can activate and burn a little bit, so you want to be super safe. So I got 18 and a half bags. Do the math on that. The iPhone 13 Max Pro that's filming me, and I got the iPhone 15 Max Pro, just got right here, and I absolutely love it. So let's do the math on that, see where we're at. So we got 50 divided by 18.5 equals 2.7, so 2.7 pounds per bag, which is actually comes out to about, you could use one bag. You could actually, if it's not too bad, use one bag per a 5-gallon bucket, which means if you can do 2 5-gallon buckets per location, you'd be using exactly what I have always said, like 2 to 3 cups, 2.5 cups. So it actually works out. The only difference is with this is you're able to cut it down with people touching it and exposure. Is obviously still wear gloves, but they'll open this up, pour it in there, and discard the bag. And no more scooping, no more measuring, none of that. So it makes it safer. And we're gonna buy some 5-gallon buckets with lids tomorrow. Always make sure they're dry. We're gonna drop these in and layer them and put them in a top on them and keep them out of the moisture and in a controlled area, okay, temperature controlled. So you can open the lid, but it's gonna be a new one. Now we're gonna know our numbers. We're gonna know if we spend around, let's just say after tax, $90 a bag, and we can say we do 5 to 10 jobs with this, we'll know our numbers with our chemicals. That's what it's about, guys. 2024, I encourage you to get systems, know your numbers. If you don't know your numbers, you don't know your business, guys. You gotta know your numbers and profit and loss, especially if you want to get loans in the future. We stay away from loans. We're cash flow. We cash flow this business. We don't get loans. Everything's work, save, reinvest, and it takes time. Don't happen overnight, guys. We've been doing this a decade now. But if you want to ever get a loan, if that's the route you want to go, you got to have a P&L sheet when you go. Usually a P&L sheet is what a bank wants, or a lending institution. So I circle back to say this, make sure you know your numbers. Let's get the leaf blower and let's blow this out. Again, to my winner of this, we're going to be doing another giveaway soon. Stay tuned. If you aren't a member of my Facebook group, Commercial Cleaners, go check that out. We just hit 10,000 members over there. Commercial Cleaners. We have HVAC people, window cleaning, indoor, outdoor, all commercial cleaning, guys. Check it out on Facebook. On my Facebook page, Little's Pressure Washing Store, Little's Pressure Washing Local, and Little's Pressure Washing Nationwide. We got 3 Facebook pages. Check them out. Let's go. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Make sure you're subscribed with all the notification bell. Tap to all. You can hit personal or all. Make sure it's all so you never miss it. You'll get notified when we drop a video and when we start to go live. Come January 1st, we're going to be going live several times a week. We got some cool things, special people we're going to bring to the channel, special events, a lot of giveaways, a lot of cool stuff. Big things changing in 2024, guys. It's right around the corner, guys. This is the year we're going up, guys. We're going all the way up. We're breaking ceilings, doing things nobody's done before. Look, we got trailers, free shipping. You buy trailers. We're the only company offering free shipping. It costs like $1,000 to ship. We're going to eat that. We're not going to tack it on. It's 24.9. Example, this trailer is fully loaded, 24.9. We don't make it 25. It's 24.9, and we do the shipping. So we eat the 1,000 on top of that. Around 1,500, something like 1,000, 1,500. Depends on where we got to ship. We're going to eat that. We'll put it right at the doorstep. That's just an example. We're doing the giveaways. We just gave this bull shark blaster away. It's about being, going above and beyond. Be the change you wish to see in the world, right, guys? With that being said, people over profits. God bless you and your family. We out of here. Let's go. Let's go, go, go. Let's go.